Right, Tom Melamed from Calvium, and we're going to have a little chat about the Apple Watch. So the launch yesterday, did you watch it live?
I watched most of it,
yeah. So what do you reckon?
Most launches from Apple tend to follow a pattern, in the sense that first one, everyone gets really excited, and then people kind of lose interest for a bit. But then once the software ecosystem ramps up, once people realise what they're for, and the hardware improves, by the second or third version, no one can remember how they did with that one.
What's going to be the first app that you're going to try and install?
I think a lot of the fitness apps are going to do very well initially, because they are something you really just can't do any other way. The real question is what comes next. What are those kind of things going to be? So
this is one of the things we're trying to get our head around, is being a company which makes a photo-driven app, how is that applicable for the Apple Watch? And we're looking at the idea of getting a jewel from your friends that says, you know, maybe shall I have a cup of tea or shall I have a cup of coffee? Or shall I wear this outfit tonight or this outfit tonight? Yeah. But it's all about the way that we can try and get that user interface into such a tiny little screen with photos is going to be more challenging.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it's a really nice idea, the experience you're trying to create. It's that light social touch. It's a simple interaction that people can do on their watch in a couple of seconds, and there's that nice level of just kind of maintaining social connection, actually without a huge amount of effort. So I think that's a really nice experience. One of the interesting things you talked about there was interface design. And one of the things that I think Apple Watch has done on this device, which they've never done before, is they've really constrained the type of interactions you can do. I expect over time they're going to increase the innovation, they're going to throw things open wider. But I think it's a really interesting way of actually making sure that the first Flutter apps are quite good by saying, actually, only these interactions are going to be allowed.
Which is really smart. And actually that's the way we're going to ease into that addiction that we're finding with it.
Yeah.
And actually when it comes to style, there's another thing about it. In terms of a lot of people, their watch is one of the few things that kind of can define them. And if everybody's got your Apple Watch, how do you think that's going to work?
If you remember the white earbuds, everyone wore white earbuds. When the iPod first came out, everyone walked down the street. And it kind of felt like you were a member of a secret club or something. And I think for the watch, Apple is really trying to create that culture of you're all the same but you're different. But also I think there's an interesting thing about the difference between the worlds of fashion and the worlds of technology. So for technology, what you do is you look at processor, power, memory, speed, etc., etc. For fashion, you're choosing something based on expectation, based on brand, based on association. And one of the interesting things about the Apple Watch launch is they didn't mention processor, power, speed, memory, etc., resolution, any of those things. They launched it as an object, as an appliance, not as a computer. An object of desire that we're all probably going to find ourselves, as you said, in a couple of years' time, wanting or actually needing. Yeah. And that's quite amazing that a company can do that for us. Brilliant, I think that's great. And we're going to do this every single week. Basically, I sit down with a cup of tea with somebody who knows far more than me about something really interesting. It's a lot of fun, it's a crazy adventure starting these tech businesses, and I'd like you to come and join us. Cheers.